This is Dwayne at RealFixesRealFast.com. Today we're working on 2000 Buick LeSabre, and the complaint is that the power windows aren't working right. The driver's side window front is working, but the driver's rear, the passenger rear, and the passenger front aren't working. Now we've tested the circuit and we're not getting power. We're not getting enough power. We've got very high resistance on the power wire coming back to these. Now if you look at your wire diagram, you can tell that there's a tan with a white stripe wire that runs to all three of these doors, and that should bring the power to the switch. So with the help of Identifix, we were able to save a whole lot of time, because they identified in there that a lot of people have had this problem, and it ends up being a splice underneath the driver's seat. So I just want to show you where all that's at so it can save you a lot of time. Now you can see actually to get to it you have to take the driver's seat up and out of the way. There's just 4 bolts that actually hold it down, then you can shove it out of the way. You have to peel the carpet up, and if you look right in here, here's this tan wire with a white stripe that runs up to this door. It comes over here and splices in. You've got one wire that comes from the front, one wire comes from the front on the other side and this side. Those 3 wires come together and they're spliced right here. Now when General Motors put this together, they used a little Scotch block. It's not exactly the best way of doing this, but when I got down here I could see it was heavily corroded. I just pulled on the wires and they broke out of this Scotch block. So you can actually tell by looking at it before you break it off that it's just heavily corroded. So the repair on this is basically going to be solder those 3 wires back together, and it should fix it.